Hey guys, welcome to Rockin' the Country. I'm Don, and today I'm doing a review of a video. It was a subscriber's request. The subscriber, is that what empty means? That's not the name of the song. That's the screen name. That's the name of the subscriber. So it's a very curious name, but anyway, we all have our reasons for things. I am going to be reviewing or reacting to a video by Jennings. And the name of the song is Outlaw You. Outlaw You. And there's double entendre, triple entendre in there. But Jennings is Waylon Jennings' son and Jessie Coulter. That's his mom. And both, big names in country, but Waylon is obviously one of the highwaymen. And need I say more? And Shooter was born in Nashville in 1979. So he's a young un by my standards. And yeah. I mean, is that what the subscriber, is that what empty means? Said that this song basically is like a way to shoot down pop country. And that's the battle that's been going on for a while now, since pop artists have been coming to Nashville and doing, pop type stuff, And I'm involved in different chat rooms. One is a football chat room, but we talk pretty much about everything but football, it seems, because the mods let us talk and insult each other and stuff, which I don't get involved in insulting others, but it's pretty funny to see other people have no problem doing it. And there's a battle between, the new type of country, which some folks, the traditionalists, absolutely frickin' hate. And they just think it's a crime that, Luke Bryan or some of their Taylor Swift has made their way into country. But I appreciate some of it. Some of it, I'm like, that's too bubblegum for me. But I like the traditional stuff. I mean, things morph. Rock and roll morphed. British rock, Southern rock. Then it went punk rock. And I liked all of that. And then metal, and it changes. But hey, some of it works, some of it doesn't. So here is Jennings' video. It's his official video. I hope they let me put it up. They usually do. It's not on Vivo. And here we go. Yeah, you got the fiddle right away. Trying to figure out where that is. Kind of does. No, it doesn't. Looks like Music Row.
I get home from a long day, put on the radio, looking for some country soul, but I don't find it, no. It's a dirt road free for all. Some old boys saying they're outlaws. They dress the part and they talk the talk. They've been taught to walk the walk.
All right, you see that honeybee right there? That's Blake. This has got to be Music Row. I'm gonna guess, because I mean, when I saw that signage off to the right there, Music Row is where like the labels are. Warner is there. Warner Nashville is there, and I'm like, that looks like it. And Blake is on Warner Nashville, and that song Honeybee. That's a Blake song. So, yeah, this has got to be, what is that, 18th, 17th, or 18th? Maybe 19th? I forget.
These boys think they're tough. They've been robbing banks, 'cause they name drop Johnny Cash, and they name drop poor old Hank. Hey, pretty boy in the baseball hat, you couldn't hit country with a baseball bat. Country ain't just about where you're at, it's about being true to what's inside of you. Say you're an outlaw with the perfect moves that you got from your record label's image group. Sing another man's song with a big drum loop. Listen, son, you ain't got a clue. You can't buy true. Tell you what they should do. They should outlaw you.
Yeah. All right. I love this. I freaking love it. Even though I like contemporary country too, I get it. I mean, I get the battle. I mean, people don't this. But if anybody's got credibility, it would be Waylon Jennings' son, Shooter, because in his own right, he's a good musician. But you know, being Waylon's son, he's hung out with the, the Johnny Cashes and the Willie Nelsons and the Merle Haggards and the Hanks and all these other folks. And he's heard conversations. Even as an adult, he would have heard conversations, so he could understand what was being said. And some of the folks were like, yeah, things change, but. And that's what Shooter's talking about. And he's calling Blake out right here and other folks. And I'm guessing he is with the baseball hat and all that. I got a baseball hat on, but baseball hats are fine, man. Come on, Shooter.
Let me paint a picture for you. Nashville 62.
There it is.
The formula had proven true. They didn't let nothing new through. When Waylon came to town, they didn't like his original sound. They tried hard to keep him down. They tried hard to starve him out. But he kept playing shows, pressing on, chipping away, song by song. After years and years of struggling strong, he got his chance and he took it to #1. But this time, in '74, with his band in the back and 4 on the floor, that one record busted down the door, and the record labels had the control. No more than in '76 came the Outlaws record, sold the first million in country music ever. Those old boys with long hair and braids stayed true to the sound and freed the slaves. All these years later, Suits got back their grip.
All right, the Suits got back their grip. That's just the difference. And it did happen. I mean, when the New York, some of the New York, labels out of New York, they sent some of the executives down to Nashville to try to increase market share and sell more albums and stuff. And that's when it started to become more pop. So, so he's talking about the Suits. And hey, here we go.
They took the outlaw concept, they repackaged it, and there's a million old Waylon fans singing, don't y'all think this outlaw bit has gotten way out of hand? Hey, pretty boy in your cowboy hat, you couldn't hit country with a baseball bat. Country ain't just about where you're at, it's about being true to what's inside of you. Say you're an outlaw with your perfect boots that you got from your record label in this group. Sing another man's song with a big drum loop. Listen, son, you ain't got a clue. Can't buy true. Tell you what they should do. They should outlaw you. Should outlaw you. Hey, pretty boy in your baseball hat, you couldn't hit country with a baseball bat. Country ain't just about where you're at, it's about being true to what's inside. You say you're an outlaw with your perfect boots that you got from your record label's image group. Sing another man's song with a big drum loop. Listen, man, you ain't got a clue. You can't buy true. Tell you what they should do.
I think that was also a shot across the bow of Florida-Georgia line, because there was a point there when he was doing this just to the drum, and it reminded me of like the movement that Florida-Georgia, the lead guy, I don't know his name, but in Florida-Georgia line, and it looked like that was a shot across the bow, because some of the stuff he was doing in there had a little rappy type feel to it, especially toward the end. And I think that was just a way to get attention. Anyway, hey, he made a statement. I like it when people live on the edge and just, not just say fuck you for the sake of it. I mean, he's making a point. And, obviously he loves his dad. He loves what his dad did. He loves what the long-haired boys out of, he didn't say Texas, but from, old school country. Back, what did he say? His father went to Nashville in '62 and they tried keeping his dad down, but his father said nope. So Shooter obviously has an allegiance and a love for that and them, and he doesn't want to see that thrown away with what he considers to be pretend bullshit. And you can make your own mind up whether you think it's that. I think the folks are being true to who they are. Florida Georgia Line folks, I think that is who they are. It's just not fitting within the traditional mold. So all that said, I'm going to rate this thing. I like songs that are on the edge. I like songs that make a statement. I like songs that are done well. This had a lot of moving parts to it. The video had moving parts. He's just walking down the street. People giving him a hug and high five. You're like, were they part of the set or not? You know, because usually you block a street off. But there was traffic going by them. And yeah, I mean, he was walking by the labels, you know, the building off to the right. I was trying to read some of the other signs, but I'd have to freeze frame it and all that. But, whew. I like the fight that he's putting up. I like that he's calling some folks out, not by name, but he's just saying, let's keep this thing real, man. It's going to put thoughts in musicians' heads and artists' heads to, you know, maybe not go too bubblegum with what's called country. I'm going to give this a 9.2. I like the message. There are different components that speak real loudly to me. You know, you listen to a Chris Stapleton song and he could sing about furniture and you'd be like, oh my God, how does he do that? I feel that in my soul. I didn't know I needed a table like that. But then some other songs, it's the instrumentation, the beauty, the message in it. And the way it's delivered by the artist and all that. But this is a song with a hardcore message, bang, and it's like, hey, I'm my father's son, and I'm carrying on his legacy, and I'm living it out too, so let's keep it real, folks. Let's keep it real, old school, traditional country. So there it is, 9.2 Shooter Jennings song, Outlaw You. All right, good recommendation. Boy, is that what empty means? One day we'll find out what that means. Hopefully you'll be nicer to the other songs I've reviewed too. Not my reviews, but you're tearing into these people, man. Give us something positive. But I can see why you might not like some of these artists, because if this is what you're about with Shooter, and only about or primarily about, then I could see it. But anyhow, all right, there it is, guys. Have a great day. Keep rocking the country.